Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 3 to 6 months. It is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't happen to resonate for you, definitely check out your other placements. So we're going to look at your current energy. We're going to see what you don't see coming in a sense, or what you're not expecting, and then we're going to see what Spirit wants you to focus on. What's going to be the most important area of your life to pay attention to over the next couple of months. Excuse me. All right. So I do personal readings. That information is in the description box below if you'd like one of those. And I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you that are returning. And if you're new, welcome, and I hope you'll stay. All right. So let's get into what's going on with you and see what's coming. So I'll do the main spread, and then I'll also check into your energy and your person's energy, whoever might be on your mind right now. All right, so in the current energy, we have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands in reverse, and then the Hermit card. So what you don't really see coming, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Wands. And then what Spirit really wants you to focus on is going to be the Ten of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. So the overall energy for the next 3 to 6, it looks like your main priority is going to be your money. The King of Pentacles is someone who likes stability. We all do, but I think that's going to be your primary focus. So your main energy, not just your focus, but it's like your energy is going to be bubbling up with what can I do to create either a more stable financial situation for myself? How am I going to recreate what I had if you had lost anything, if you had lost a job and you're just starting back into the workforce? It's like regathering that and putting it back together the way it either used to be or even better. And I feel like this is a progression. So things could start to look up. You could finally be in a place where you feel like you could breathe. It's great energy, but I think that's going to be your primary focus, is really getting to a place where you feel on top of your game or on top of your finances again. So in your current energy, we have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit card. This is very much about having either walked away from a relationship, or you could have, with your energy here, the Hermit card, just decided that you're going to leave anything that is emotionally draining or overwhelming behind you. The Five of Wands in reverse is saying, I don't want that drama. I want to focus on me. And that's very much what the King of Pentacles is about as well. It's taking that time out for you, having the wisdom to understand that you can't allow these types of things to drag you down and or deter you from your main goal, especially if it is that you need to focus on your work and getting your money back together, or just getting you where you want to be. Let's say things have been fine for you, but you have a bigger goal. That's what I feel like is going to be important to you. And you can't allow anything that's going to be burdensome emotionally or difficult or dramatic to get in the way of what your main focus is. So yes, is this going within energy? Definitely. It's also about having wisdom. So whatever you've learned that you've been through in your financial situation, this is going to carry you to the next level. In other words, get you to that place that you really want to seek. All right, so let's look at what you don't see coming. So the Nine of Wands with the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Six of Wands. This is so much about leaving things that didn't work out in the past, where there may have been confusion, or where you felt like your energy was scattered, where things didn't work out. It's going to be necessary to leave that behind. This is kind of the wounded warrior. I've been through a lot. I've already had all the licks, the cuts, the bruises, the bumps. I don't want to go there anymore. I want to leave that where it belongs in the past. Yes, I take these lessons with me. He's still holding on to that one. It's a stave, but we call them wands. And he's saying, you know what, I've really come through it. And I know now what my focus is. So whatever didn't work out for you in the past, where you didn't feel like there was success, you're not confused about that anymore. So this seems to be more of a focus on your career and what you want to achieve than it does love. Doesn't mean it's not going to come up. We are going to look into your relationship after we do this main draw. But this is coming out of a place of being confused. So if something wasn't successful and you kept trying at it, this is releasing that and saying, you know what, if it doesn't work, I'm just going to let it go now. I'm not going to keep trying. I've got clarity now. So this may not have happened for you yet, but this is what you don't expect. In the next 3 to 6 months, it's allowing or giving you the energy, allowing yourself to release whatever hasn't worked out for you. So, because that's going to be huge when it comes to putting your efforts into the things that do matter, that are going to get you where you want to go. So if there had been any kind of delays for you over, let's say, the last 3 to 6 months, this 3 to 6 months isn't going to be the same. You're not going to have the same kind of lack of clarity or maybe not success. If you'd been feeling like you were held back, let's say the universe just kept kind of getting in the way, it's because you were being redirected so that you could move into move on to the path that is going to create the success that you're looking for. All right, so what Spirit really wants you to focus on is, again, releasing any of those burdens. Now, the Queen of Cups in reverse could be emotional withdrawal. Like I said, if you're leaving a lot of emotional things in the past and you don't have time to deal with them right now, it could be that you just are kind of shut down. You've dealt with a lot of people that have probably taken quite a bit from you, or you could have been in a position where your love life and your work life weren't balanced. And that's what it is in reverse. If you were giving too much of yourself and that was draining you and you couldn't focus where you really wanted to, it's Spirit saying to go ahead and take that step back. If you have to guard yourself or just put up some healthy boundaries in your emotional life, that's okay. You can go in and figure out what's going to be best for you and how much of yourself you can give emotionally. Right now, I think you're just going to keep that to yourself. And that's what Spirit wants you to focus on, just kind of holding back and only giving of yourself emotionally where you see fit. And sometimes we overgive. We can't help it. When we love people, we want to be there for them. We want to open up our emotional, sector, if you will. But in this case, it's just too much of a burden, and Spirit wants you to let that go and protect that side of yourself so that your analytical mind can kick in and you can get going or push forward in the area of your life that is what seems to be most important, which is your money. Okay, so let's look at the Eight of Cups with the Five of Wands in reverse. I do sense that there's been some kind of a relationship situation that had, the lovers came flying out. So there was something that was pulling at you. It's not that you have to, if you're in a current relationship, let it go. It just means that you need to have a chat with your partner about, let's balance things out, because I can't take the emotional ups and downs or the drama while I'm trying to get us to a place that we need to be financially. So it's going to be important that your partner, who I think is going to be very supportive of you, that they understand where you're coming from. And I'm pretty sure you're able to make that clear, because you're at the bottom of this saying, look, I know what it's going to take to get here, so I need your support. And I need to not have this extra weight on my shoulders while I'm trying to make these things happen. So then the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. It's like tired of waiting to see how things are going to grow. So you're going to bust through whatever obstacles you've had, and you're going to push forward, because you know what the end goal is. And that's why it's going to be so important that if you do have a partner in your life, that they understand what your end goal is. Now, if you don't have someone in your life, you may be just deciding right now that that's not the time for it, or it's not for you because of where your focus is. All right, so let's look at the Nine of Wands with the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Judgment card. So there may have been some dissatisfaction within the family life. The Judgment isn't just about making a decision. It isn't just about law and things like that. It's also about a happy family. When you see all these people around rejoicing, you want to get to a place where that's stable again. So if you do have a family, you're married, or things are pretty heavy duty in a relationship, it's making that decision to put that kind of on the back burner. I know that sounds terrible. It may not be for all of you, but in this case, I'm going to say for a lot of you, this is probably going to resonate. All right, so then we have, the Two of Cups. the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Wands, where relationships have not been successful. For those of you who don't want to focus on it, you could have, this feels like a friendship or a partnership with someone that really understands you. Now, this could also be for those of you who have a partner that is really getting where you're coming from. So they get that there have been past, not failures necessarily, lessons, I want to say, around what direction not to go. And the clarity has come in. So there's no more confusion. They get it too, or at least they're going to, because you seem to be expressing yourself well and trying to say, look, I love you, but this is what it's going to take. And I'm not going to accept anything else that isn't going to be successful. So let's be really open and honest with each other about how we can come together on this so that I can do this and feel good about where I am and express, the love is there, but don't think that I don't love you just because this is where my energy is. Okay. So what Spirit really wants you to focus on, releasing those burdens, those things that have held you back, and sort of withdrawing. Now we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and then the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune. This is very much about not focusing on where things didn't balance out in the past. So the next 3 to 6 is all about releasing things that you've already walked away from, closing yourself off to any kind of drama, any kind of false start that you may have felt like you had, and where things didn't balance out. So yes, it's hard to release, but we do at some point have to accept what isn't or hasn't come to fruition and let it go so that we can focus on what is going to work. I feel like there's new ideas coming to some of you that are going to create this new beginning, and or you've realized what it's going to take. I don't want to get too repetitive, but you get what I'm saying. It's like you get it now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, it's releasing anything that didn't work out. It's the same message. And having faith. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Spirit said that there was a part of you that didn't have faith in the process, maybe. And now you may be coming to a place where you understand that certain things have to happen in order for even better things to come into your life. And the Two of Pentacles is that back and forth energy of, okay, can I release what I know didn't work and just keep moving towards, trust my intuition about what direction I'm really meant to go. That's that transformation that's going to need to happen. All right. I'm going to clear these and we'll take a look at you and whoever's on your mind. See what's going on. Let me clear this really quickly. Okay, so this is for Virgo and the person on their mind. What's going on for them the next 3 to 6 months? All right, so your person, the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. Then your energy is the Four of Cups with the Death in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Cups. This may be completely different from the main reading. The Moon is in reverse, so it feels like there may have been some fears about how this relationship was going to work out. There could also be some secrets that have not been revealed. You may be sensing that. If your spidey senses are kicking up a notch, I would say it feels like somebody has something that they need to clear up. Now, it could be around the fact that they're not as financially stable as they'd like to be, or not happy around that area of their life. They could be a little bit bad with money. The Page of Wands in reverse is someone who a little bit, do I want to say totally immature? No. But they have trouble balancing things out in their life. So I think they want to come forward and be really clear about what they've been experiencing. Maybe they haven't told you the truth about where they really stand. If you're just dating this person, you may not know the depths of what's going on in their life, and that could be why they seem a little withdrawn if you're feeling that way. So I feel like there's some truths that are going to come out. Now, for you, the Four of Cups, you may be feeling like this person's only bringing a small amount to the table. And the sense is it's because they're dealing with some of their own stuff. Now, this says that to me, you want the relationship to transform, but it doesn't feel like it has just yet. Now, the Seven of Wands and then the Five of Cups, because you've been so vulnerable in relationships before, there could still be a little bit of hurt and pain. Now, you may be still sad or feeling kind of sad around this relationship. And maybe you feel like, look, if this is going to be something that hold on, I'm stuttering now because there's so much to say. I feel like there's part of you that doesn't see what this person has to offer, and it may not be very clear to you. It's probably because they're holding back because they have some stuff they're dealing with. You feel very vulnerable, and there's a part of you that's kind of sad. Maybe you don't sense that they're emotionally there. Now, you can flip the energies as well, and again, this isn't going to necessarily match with the main reading that we did. All right, so let's get a possible outcome for you guys and see what might happen in the next 3 to 6. Tell me if this is going to work out for Virgo in the next 3 to 6 months. So yes, the Nine of Pentacles is about finding that stability. The Justice in reverse, Hangman, okay, good. Hangman in reverse, and then we have the Sun. So overall, I do feel like this is something that can be worked on. It's the happiness. So I feel like there's two people that love each other and really want this relationship to work. The Nine of Pentacles is finding that stable place. The Justice is just finding balance. That's really all it is. And I think your person's the one who's feeling a little bit imbalanced within themselves. Now, the Hangman just says that it's coming out of a place of feeling stuck. And then we have the Empress. So this is faith and knowing that both of you need to step up into your own power in order for this relationship to work. And I do think it will. It's a very solid energy. With having these two on the outer parts, I'm going to say, yes, this is going to be a really beautiful relationship. It's going to be happy. There's just a little bit that your person seems to need to work through. All right, so let's get the Lovers Oracle really quick, and we'll close this out. This is for Virgo for the next 3 to 6. Actually, they're wanting this card. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. Just what we talked about in the main part of the reading. Letting that go. You create your reality by what you think. Dream and imagine. All right, my loves. I hope this one helped. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like a personal reading, that's in the description box. I hope you guys have a great 3 to 6 months. Obviously, we're going to be doing readings for September and also the weeklies, things like that. So I just wanted to see what was going on for everybody for the next couple of months. Hope you enjoyed it. Love you lots, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.